Am I audible clearly? Good evening, guys. Good evening to another live session. Um, Hope you all are well. Um, so, as we progress today, I have a lot of things. A little bit of, I think we will touch a little bit of domestic politics today also because there is something going on. So, I'll have to discuss it here. That is, I won't say that is domestic politics, but this a part of it is domestic politics, right? And that is the first topic. We will be talking about PM Modi's recent statements. Okay. So he brought um, seven demands in front of the people of India. He first of all demanded to decrease the use of petroleum goods, petrol, diesel, the goods that are being made from uh, crude oil because of the Iran war. Now, all of these demands are because of the Iran war. So, first of all, was this uh, the lesser use of petroleum goods, then lesser use of cooking oil. I will be explaining why he said that. Uh, Let me just tell you the things or the demands of it. Then he asked the people of the nation to drop their plans to go outside India, means foreign travel. Then he asked us to reduce the purchase of gold, physical gold, and I think all of the kinds of gold. Um, these are some of the demands that he put in front of the Indian people. Why? Let's talk about crude first. Okay. If you take crude oil, and if you go like the Indian government didn't decreased its price of petrol and diesel during the Iran war. It was 105 Indian rupees before the pre-war time, and it was the same uh, all through the time during this war. Um, why Indian government was able to do so? Because uh, Indian government, the central government, puts their tax on crude oil. On top of that, the state governments, they also put their state tax on those crude oil or on those the refined oil products. So that makes the crude oil that much expensive, 105 rupees per liter in India. Because if you go in Bhutan, all of Bhutan's oil, petroleum, diesel, everything goes from India. But in Bhutan, petroleum or diesel is very, what should I say, is less expensive, is less you need around, I think it was I'm not sure about it, but I think it was 85 to 80 rupees in Bhutan, the price of crude oil, because the price of petrol, because they don't put tariffs on the petroleum goods, the refined oil goods. So that is why the Indian government was able to sustain its expenses when after the Iran war started, when the prices of the crude oil went up in the international market, because of the tax that was in place before the war. The Indian government was able to sustain that. Is it a good thing? Obviously not. Did it help? Till now, yes, but from the recent statement of PM Modi, it is very much possible that in very near future, we can see a hike in petroleum and diesel prices in India. And that would be very, very, like, I am not talking about hike like 105 rupees to 110 rupees. I'm talking about a hike of 105 to 150 rupees. Okay, so uh, that is going to come if the Iran war goes a little bit longer, and which it will, because I'll come to it later when we progress in the live session. Is there any comments? Okay, okay. Um, yeah, so this was about the petroleum. Now let's come to gold. Why he asked the people of India to purchase less gold? Because we all know Indian rupees is going down, it is depreciating in value. I think today $1 is equals to 95 Indian rupees. It is over 95 Indian rupees. The Indian rupee depreciation is breaking all records. Indian rupee is currently its historic low. That is the reason why India fell from the fourth largest economy to the sixth largest economy again. We are behind United Kingdom again. Can you think about it? Okay, so I think it's because of the network. It's fine now. Yeah. So that is why yeah, so what was I talking about? Yeah, gold, right? um, India's forex reserve is because Indian rupee is going down, so people think that gold is always a better substitute of money, because gold appreciates always in long term. Gold always appreciates. So in the psychology of Indians, we feed our children that gold is always the safest investment option. So when the prime minister of our country says that don't purchase gold, it's a huge news. Now, why he said that? Because India imports 800 tons of gold every year. How much is it? It is around uh, it worth around, right now it worth $72 billion, approximately $72 billion, and that is a huge amount, right? That much money India is paying, India is paying in dollars to the countries where we are importing the gold from. I got that. India is importing 800 tons or $72 million worth gold from the international market to meet our demand of gold in India, the consumer demand of gold in India. So if we purchase less gold, India will have to purchase less gold from the international market, and in that process, what will happen? Our forex reserve, the foreign exchange reserve of India, will be stable, will be less, will be less stressed by purchase at least $72 billion of it. If we don't do that, rupee will continue to depreciate. Is it a failure of the government? Maybe not. This is, or maybe yes, because this is a very long, very long thinking of Indians, that gold is a very safe option. So suddenly the prime minister giving these kind of statement, it makes no sense to me, because it is rooted in our culture that gold, we love gold as an investment option. Okay. Now foreign travel, this you should follow. I would say, you can all other demands of him, you can throw it away to garbage. I don't care, but this you should follow, this and the petroleum one. because that is a fossil fuel. You should less purchase. I would in that case, actually in the case of petroleum, I would say that you should dump the petrol car that is standing in your garage right now. You should do that. Shift to EV, man. This is 2026. Why are you driving a petrol car or a fossil fuel car? Now the for foreign tour, this you should follow. India is very big. India has so many UNESCO heritage sites. India has so many. What we don't have? We have beaches. We have beaches better than Philippines in Andaman and Lakshadweep. We have we have mountains. We have the tallest mountains in the world. We have Kanchenjunga. We have hill stations nowhere in the world. Like, why are you going outside? First travel whole India first, right? Is there any comment? No, no, I'm not speaking. I think there are some comments. Okay. Okay. Shravana back. Yeah, Shravana, hi. Okay. Where was I? Yeah. The go the for foreign tour. Yeah. So you should stop that, because when you go outside India, like you go to Portugal or you go to United States for a tour, you are going there, spending Indian rupees, converting Indian rupees in dollars and spending it there. You are taking you are taking country's money to outside. Simple as that. Okay. So that is a very big issue. That is a very big cause of the depreciation of the Indian rupee. So you should do that, because you have so many places to go around in India. Okay, so that was about it. Now, some controversial statements I will give now. First of all, after seeing these demands of PM Modi, it you could assume that he is going to he is not thinking about the billionaires and millionaires, the oil refineries like Adani Power and Reliance Industries. He's not thinking about them, because their business runs on refining crude oil and selling it to the Indian market and exporting them. He's not thinking about them. He's thinking about the common people and calling and asking us to purchase less of those products. So you might think that this is a very generous side of the Prime Minister. That is not, I would say, because if you go little bit back, I would say August 2025, you can find that the Supreme Court gave a verdict to the electricity boards to increase the prices of electricity in the country, so that the electricity boards can pay off their debts. Now understand why I'm saying you that, why I'm giving you this news, because whom this electricity boards are owing money. Who produces the electricity in the country? It is the Adani Power through their huge power plants and Reliance Power. You get the point? The Prime Minister is closing one side, not even fully closing, but they're restricting one side of the income of these billionaires, but widening the other sides with the help of the Supreme Court. Now, You can ask me a question. I am a law student. Why I'm questioning the sovereignty of the Supreme Court? Because I can. Supreme Court is not the God, right? I can, so I will. Because there is a clear pattern. It's a clear pattern. If you go with the numbers, the country, the oil companies, the private oil companies and the public oil companies, they lost around 1 lakh crore rupees. They are going to lose. They are going to lose 1 lakh crore rupees because of the Iran war, and because the government is not increasing the prices of petroleum and diesel in the country, but the international market, the crude oil that they are purchasing, the Adani Power or the Reliance Power, what they are purchasing, they're purchasing the crude oil at a higher rate, but still have to sell those products at the same rate. So they are facing around 1 lakh crore rupees worth of loss during this process. Now come here. Remember the number, 1 lakh crore rupees, around 1 lakh crore rupees. Now come here. The revenue that is going to be generated through this price hike of electricity through the all over the country is going to be 3 lakh crores. You get that? The government is shutting down is giving 1 lakh crore rupees worth of loss to the companies to pay them 3 lakh crore rupees, to give them a profit of 3 lakh crore rupees in an other industry. This is the game going on. Okay. Now this was, I think this video can go down. I know they can take down this video. I know that very well, but still I will post it. Yes. Anything? Can you tell me the watching? Okay. Okay, now let's talk about the Iran war that is going on. What is happening in the Iran war? I finished the topic of that topic. Okay, now talk about the Iran. Let's talking about the Iran war. US Trump gave fresh threats to Iran today also. Before that, Iran threatened to cut the internet cables which runs through the Strait of Hormuz. Now that is a very big news for India, and we can be affected a lot by that because our internet also comes through that. If the Strait of Hormuz, all the fiber optic cables underneath the Strait of Hormuz get cut, and Iran can do that as well in the Yemen coast, right, in the Red Sea, because they have Houthi rebels at that region, so they can do it there also. Those are the only places India gets their internet from. If those fiber optic cables gets hurt, our internet is going to shut completely. Well, that is a very concerning thing for us. And if internet goes down, I won't be able to help you guys also, because you guys know me from the internet, through the internet, and I don't know then how we are going to connect, but we will find something. Okay. And I would say you guys should shift to Indian apps. Like I am on Indian apps, on the apps of Zoho, if you say. Okay, you can shift to there. Now coming to the situation of the war, threat from Trump, threat from Iran. the Israeli Prime Minister clearly, Benjamin Netanyahu, he clearly said that Pakistan is giving a very big support to Iran, using bots to propagate bad things about Israel as well as of about India. Um, Not only Pakistan, Turkey, and other countries, China is also doing that. Now, they are supporting Iran in that way. Some reports now coming, they are saying that uh, Iranian aircrafts were being stationed at the air bases of Pakistan, while US was doing carpet bombing on the Iranian air bases to save those aircraft. As you know, during the US bombing of Iranian airbase, if Iranian aircrafts were there, they would have been obliterated in their hangars only. Those jets might not get into the air before they get destroyed. So to save those jets from getting destroyed, Iran chose them to station at Pakistani airbase. Now, US didn't know that. Perhaps you can say that US was foolish about it. Donald Trump is calling Asim Munir his favorite field marshal, and behind the back of US, Pakistan is supporting Iran. So I would like to see any journalist asking this question, uh, that even after knowing that Pakistan was actively supporting Iran to save their jets during US bombing, is Asim Munir still the favorite field marshal of the US president? So that is and another report, it is not clear yet, but it is not confirmed, but still I will say what is the report saying. It is saying that Iran shifted their sensitive military information in Pakistan to save them from US bombing. This is not confirmed yet, but still. Okay. Now, after the recent Trump threats, Iran said that they will pursue to get 90% enriched uranium, and that is what me and other geopolitical analysts, everyone was warning about. If Iran gets screwed so much, I'm very sorry to say that this words, but you know, US is doing that. If Iran gets screwed to their limit, they are going to get enriched 90% enriched uranium. They already have 60 to 70 65% enriched uranium. It will take them hardly 2 weeks or 3 weeks to get it to 90%. And when uranium gets 90% enriched, it becomes uranium 235. And look at what it can do. Ask Hiroshima and Nagasaki. So this is a very tricky situation right now. Don't be surprised if one morning you get up and the news flashes breaking that Iran is now a nuclear power country. Is there anything? So this was about the Iran war. Oh, sorry. There is another thing. Donald Trump is going to visit China very soon. Just a second. Yeah. So Donald Trump is going to visit China very soon. Amid his visit, preparation of his visit, news comes that China, it's not the news is not from the Iranian media. The Israeli Prime Minister himself is saying that China provided missile support. China provided missiles to Iran during this war, and he said that in a very limited tone, because he also knows that Donald Trump is going to visit China very soon, so he had to be careful about his words. So he said it in a very limited manner, but still, what he said is enough to spark controversies, is enough to question the visit of Donald Trump in China. So this was about Iran war, and I think um, how many was what? How many is? Yeah, comment from. Yeah, you can say me. I have a rare genetic disease called retinitis pigmentosa. That is why. Hmm. Who is that? Who? What is his name? Trevor, where are you from, Trevor? If I'm not wrong, you are from USA, right? Uh, what did he say? Yeah. I got it. Indians are black people of Asia. Yeah. We are black. We are not black. We are brown. And US is white people. I would say Europeans of Americas. Right? How does it feel? A genocidal, a genocider population which is living in the on the property of the indigenous Aboriginal Americans, the Red Indians, the Native Americans. You are living on their land by genociding their population, and you are calling the whole world black and other racist terms using for them. Anything else? There is a yeah, you can. What is he? What is he saying in the next comment? No, there is a comment. You get that, Trevor? How does it feel? How does it feel? You have a lunatic who calls others lunatic at the top of your country. How does it feel? So not only Pakistan is here. We can see Americans are also spreading hatred against Indians. Wow. Okay, guys. I think Monadash Papa is hi, Papa. Hi. You don't have to comment from the other room. Why there are 6 likes? Did you like from your other accounts? Okay. Just let me figure some things out. Guys, you can tell me where are you watching from while I'm figuring things out. Okay. I don't think there is much I can add on what I have said. Already, what I have said is enough to take down the video from the government side. Uh, I can touch the part of Bangladesh also, right? Um, so after the winning of BJP in Bengal, Bangladesh is very skeptical about the situation. What is going to be in the border states of India? Because currently BJP is controlling West Bengal, Tripura, and Assam, three border states which has their borders with Bangladesh. So one of the ministers of Bangladesh. I don't think he was a minister. Was he a minister? Yeah, he's the minister. Yeah, a minister of Bangladesh. He in their parliament, he said that it's very concerning for Bangladesh because Bangladesh should be ready for a deportation of illegal immigrants from India, and they should be, because this government is very much uh, in very much made their mind up that they are going to deport all the illegal immigrants. You can say this is a repulse effect of what Donald Trump did in USA, because India was not very much active about this. We were working to stop illegal immigration from Bangladesh, but after Donald Trump started deporting the people of other countries, the people of the illegal immigrants from their country, um, with the statement, it created an example. Donald Trump created an example in USA, and which is, I think, now Indian government is following, because both of them are far right governments, right wing governments. So they're following the same thing, and because of that, Bangladesh is panicked right now. Uh, they currently very much in fear of illegal immigration, and I think I support this stance of the Indian government, because if the other countries are throwing out our illegal immigrants, we should throw out the other countries' illegal immigrants. And oh yeah, I should talk about this also. The illegal immigration. I think this would be enough for you to understand the situation. The other issues what I want to discuss is the softness of India that is getting exposed in our neighborhood. First of all, I think there is a comment. No, right? First of all, Bangladesh, how they are talking about how they are talking about supporting Pakistan and all of that. Even though right now they have an democratically elected government, so the things, the anti-India sentiment is a little bit lesser right now in that in that government. Uh, right, even though after the during the Bengal elections, the Bangladeshi government summoned the Indian envoy because of some comments, I think. Yeah, because of the comments of the chief minister of Assam, Hemanta Biswa Sharma. Uh, he passed a very aggressive comment against the illegal immigration of Bangladeshi people in Assam. So the Bangladeshi government summoned the Indian envoy and I think raised the issue of it, and India said it clearly that we don't accept illegal immigrants and we won't. Okay, so that was the illegal immigration issue. Now the softness of India. India is becoming a soft state, that I have to say. I tried to hide it for a long time. I tried to make myself believe that we are a hard state. We can do whatever we want. But uh, what I feel is that that is not true. India is still a soft state, and that is why uh, all our neighboring countries are showing us red eyes. First of all, Bangladesh, leave Pakistan and China. From somewhere, Nepal jumps in. What is their problem? As you know, Nepal claims some of the Indian territory as their own, like the Lipu Lake, Kalapani area. Now, after the relations between India and China are now normalizing a little bit, I would say a little bit. Uh, the Kailash Mansarovar Yatra started this year. Um, Now, a route of the Kailash Mansarovar Yatra, there are multiple routes. One of the routes goes through one of the route goes through the Lipu Lake area, and that is a uh, very prominent route for Kailash Mansarovar Yatra. Suddenly the new elected government of Nepal raised an objection about it. They spoke with both the sides, India and China, for this issue. Now India responded with the statement that the Kailash Mansarovar Yatra through Lipu Lake is going on from 1954. So this is not a new thing. Why Nepal is objecting about it, and even if they are objecting about it, we don't give a you know uh, we don't have any kind of comments to pass on that. Um, they can do whatever they want, but Lipu Lake is an integral part of India. This is the stance of India. But what we are doing, we are not taking a strict stance. Still, we are giving 800 crores as a package to Nepal in our budget. Why? Why would we? A country which is not respecting my sovereignty, which is not respecting uh, my integrity. Why would I give 800 crores to it? They figure out what they can do without us, right? So this is a very soft stance from India. I think that is it for today. I don't think there is many comments. The the last thing that I would say is the MIRV technology that India tested. We had it for a long time. We tested it again. The NOTAM I was talking about, last time in my last session. It was about this MIRV technology in use. This is done under Operation Divyastra, okay, by DRDO from the Kalam Island, Abdul Kalam Island, APJ Abdul Kalam Island in Odisha. So that was it for today. I hope if you guys like the session, hit the like and subscribe button. I would appreciate your share, if you can share it with others, and you can join me on my other social media platforms, like I am available on Aratai, WhatsApp, Telegram, Links are in my channel description. So, with that note, I'm Ankanda signing off. Jai Hind.